That means we will go to the left. We will know the charges. If we know the velocity, then by doing this, then we should know the radius. So in that case, we have mv divided by qb. So this cancels out. So that using this equation, we can predict mv divided by qb, the radius of the circle of the locus creating by the magnetic field and by the centripetal force. Now, if you look at this, we can play with different game. Suppose you know radius, and during the early stage of the game is we like to find out one. Because the mass and the charges of the electron are very small, and it's very difficult to measure. So if you do this experiment, and you can measure the either charges or the ratio or the mass of the charges, then you can use another method to measure the mass of electron, and by substituting in this, then you can get the electronic charges. So if you're using this thinking, then you get mass divided by charges is equal to R times B divided by R. This is R, this is V. So R times B is equal to that. So R can be measured, and V can be measured, and so do the magnetic field will be given. So by doing this, you can do getting the ratio of mass to the electrical charges. This is a very good experiment, and when you're doing this experiment, only takes about 15 minutes to finish the lab, and it's very, very nice. You see the electron go to the magnetic field, and because it is in the gas situation, it's growing. So you actually will see a very, very nice blue circle, and then you can do. They have a lot of scale can do the radius. By adjusting that, you can get that. So for this, the potential example you should learn is on the example 22.2, 23.2.3, and we stop here today. Related with magnetic. We like to talk about, we want to finish two latest sections first. 22.7, actually it's 22.7, the field of Savin law. The Biot-Savart law, what he did it by trial and error. So what he is to say, if there's a wire carrying the moving charge. So if it's in wires carry the moving charge, if running per second, they're considered as current, I. So the current I is moving in there, and then we're creating a magnetic field someplace else. Outside the current, we're creating a magnetic field. this magnetic field is related with current. This is current in that cases. In which cases we want the current go inside the breadboard, say that. And the distance is in here is R, let's say. Okay, so the current, we are creating some magnetic field outside of the wire. So how does this gentleman find out? He's just using the compass. In these cases, he put something here. He's looking at the compass moving around. So compass is sensitive to magnetic field. So from this, he come up with the idea that when a moving current, we're creating magnetic field. In the future, you will learn that the same as before, the magnetic field is creating as well as electrical field. So it's kind of related. If there's a magnetic field, then we have electrical field and magnetic field. So in these cases, it proves one thing: the moving current will creating magnetic field. Then he tried out for doing a lot of study and finally find out that the magnetic field created by the current is related with this equation. Km is a constant and times I ds. ds is the element here with the length called ds. Okay, and then cross r and divide by r squared. Okay, so this is the magnetic field is created by the moving current. Or you can say is the moving charges. So then what is Km? In this case, Km is a constant, in which cases is equal to 10 to minus 7 Tesla meter per M. M is current, means charge per unit time. And usually this is have a name, is called permeability or free space. Okay, so that equal to, you can express in mu sub 0 divided by 4 pi. Okay, so or you can say mu sub 0 is mu divided by 4 pi. So this is permeability of free space. Okay, so now the mu sub 0 is equal to 4 pi km. So that is equal to 4 pi times 10 to minus 7 Tesla meter per m. So because of this relationship is related with mu sub 0, we like to written in different way for dB. So dB is equal to mu sub 0 divided by 4 pi times I ds times cross r divided by r squared. So this is the final form for the